We all know from experience, but can also hear from God's word that life is long, and honestly, it's nearly impossible without the love and support of a true partner. Commitment in marriage is also lifelong, right? And in a short while, we'll hear some vows from you, and they'll never say things like, until this happens or until we get to this age, but rather they say that your commitment will stand the test of time. It's a permanent action and it changes everything. And yours isn't the only relationship, though, that it affects. Your relationship will thrive upon it, but so will the relationships that you have with family and friends and everyone around you. Your love, your support, your dedication is going to be something that radiates outwards.
Jacob, today is the day we celebrate you and Jessie. As Jacob got older, we all gave him trouble for playing video games, keeping his head in a book, and not going out too much. Then, all of a sudden, after years of torment, I might add, Jacob started bringing up this girl named Jessie.
Jacob, I struggled with finding the perfect words, so I decided to borrow some from our favorite authors. I fell in love with you the way that you fall in love, slowly and then all at once. What greater thing is there than for two human souls than to feel that they are joined for life? And I promise that we will strengthen each other in all labor, rest on each other in all sorrow, minister to each other in all pain, and to be with each other in silent, unspeakable memories at the moment of last parting.
More and more, we started hearing about this girl from Washington, D.C., who he met through some mutual friends. This girl not only played video games, but she crafted, she was smart, she's pretty, she can cook, and for some reason, she was talking to my brother for 3 or more hours every day. Next thing we know, Jessie is flying to St. Charles, and Jacob is taking his first of many flights to D.C.
Jessie, there are too many words to say, and there's far too much that words cannot describe about my feelings for you. You have opened my life to new cultures, new ideas, and new perspectives. You have brought such a wealth of love, of hope, and of optimism for the future into my world over the last 4 years. I find myself filled with an excitement for what will come that has quickly spread to every part of my life. I could never have imagined the happiness I now enjoy on a daily basis. You give me something to look forward to with each and every day.
The reason we have marriage today and we enjoy that blissful reality of all the love that's there is because God knew that no human was meant to be alone. We're built with another in mind. And I'm really glad that today we can just celebrate the fact that you found that one.
Even though we have challenges ahead of us, I know that love recognizes no barriers. It jumps hurdles, leaps fences, penetrates walls to arrive at its own destination full of hope. Together our future is bright. We will be together and have our books and cats and dogs. And at night be warm together in bed with the windows open and the stars bright ahead. I would rather share one lifetime with you than face all the ages of this world alone. I love you more every day.
Jessie makes Jacob happier than I ever thought he could be. When she's around, he lights up and he's smiling. I mean, look at him. He's beaming. I am so happy that I now have not one, not two, but 3 sisters. I pray for a marriage full of love, a marriage full of commitment, a marriage that is enduring and happy, and a marriage that I get to witness for many, many years. So here is to the bride and groom. Everybody raise your glasses to Jacob and Jessie. I love you both, and I'm so glad you're both in my family. Cheers.
One year ago today, we made the traditional wedding vows, and so on this night, I'd like to add this. I promise to be my best self, which has always been the version of me that you see most clearly. I promise to love and support who you are, who you become, and who you are striving to be. I promise to encourage and support your creativity, even if it seems like we actually do have enough yarn sometimes. Most importantly, I promise to never stop fighting towards being worthy of your love, your time, your strength, and the energy that you have invested in us. I do not know where my training will take me this summer, and I don't know where yours will send us next. But I do know physical distance has no power here, for there is no space that can distance our hearts. I will always love you more every night.
Jessie, I give you this ring.
Jessie, I give you this ring.
It's not me. As a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
As a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
Jacob, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
As a symbol of my love and faithfulness to you.
It's my pleasure to, by the authority vested in me, pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. It is my honor to be the first to present to you Mr. and Mrs. Jacob and Jessie Honey.
If anything characterizes the length of my history with Jessie, it would be the fact that I genuinely do not remember meeting her. For as long as my mother could make me attend church, this girl from California was always there. She has been a forgiving and loyal friend through literal decades, and I am absolutely biased enough to say that Jacob is maybe the only person good enough for her. In my admittedly limited interactions with him, through no fault of his own, Jacob has been unfailingly supportive of Jessie in her career, her personal life, and in most aspects I can think of. Also, he's been an excellent father to Lakshmi, and the truest testament to a person's character is not how they treat their equals or betters, but those with no recourse against them. I genuinely hope nothing more than to see Jacob continuing to support Jessie in all aspects, because it would be nothing less than she deserves as a person. I know we always thought that you would be the lawyer, but you know what? It's frankly so much funnier to one day have the honor of addressing you as Dr. Honey and Dr. Honey. Thank you. Cheers to the happy couple.
因着你们的到来，给这对新婚夫妇带来最真挚的祝福。
Your arrival has brought the sincerest blessings to the newlyweds.
在茫茫人海中，让两颗心相遇、相知、相爱。
We are grateful for the grace of God, allowing two hearts to meet, to know each other, fall in love.
我们为他们的未来祷告。
Now, as they embark on a new chapter of marriage,
祈祷他们一生一世平平安安、幸福快乐。
we want to pray for their future. May they live a beautiful and peaceful life.